get yourself a fantastic t-shirt in time to go to Thailand with the designs all related to Thailand or Songkran. Only £13.95 plus postage from my merchandise shop. Are you looking for a new website? Then look no further. Website Designs Are Us is where you should go. Lots of information on this website, which ensures that you will get a professional outcome. And there are two examples I can give you, which is the wrightinspiration.com. This new website was designed very recently, and wrighttravel.co.uk, which is the latest version and features lots of information to do with travel. This is a quick video just to tell you about this button, the join button. You may not have noticed it, but it is now on the front page, right next to the subscribe button. So if you're not subscribed, then I would appreciate you doing that. But if you are, so of course you could take it one step further by becoming a member. And it's a very good system. It's integrated into YouTube, so everything in there. But essentially, it's just like Patreon. And but if you become a member, you have certain benefits that you can benefit from. You've got some benefits that you can benefit from. What can you get? Well, you get priority viewing, you get members only stuff, you get some discount on merchandise, and of course if you are lucky you may even get some free stuff as well for being a member. So it's very easy to do. Just click the button and fill in all the details, and of course you'll become one of a select few.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Oh, yeah. Hey. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Hello, it's Sunday afternoon. It's Sunday Live, Talking Really, and I am here, Andy Wright, on parade. Hello, everybody. And, of course, welcome. We can say hello to Itzy, who has arrived early, and welcome.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
And for the other three who are watching but not taking part, hello, goodbye. Oh, yes, wrong word.
Whip it,
Whip it out.
whip it good.
Whip it good. There's Kev. Hello, Kev. Hey
The
up.
Yorkshire style. The Yorkshire style.
There's Kev in the house. Anybody else? 1601. Right then. So that's it. So we have two people active. That's good. Numbers have been quite low since Christmas, so we need to advertise this out. And if you have social media, put the link on your social media because it's very important we get more viewers. Average viewers about 70 per video. 70's rubbish. Sorry. I thought you were going to add more time. I did. You haven't bothered to look. It's on there. Go and have a look. Definitely on there. Only one day, but it's on there. Right, so one-to-ones. If you want to do one-to-ones, you can book that on the website, talkingready.co.uk. Clearly, you haven't bothered to look, Kev. So I would suggest you go back and have another look. Your Thai girlfriend does not allow you to have social media. What do you think YouTube is? I bet she's got TikTok or Instagram. I bet she has. Or she's got, what's the other one they have? WhatsApp. I bet she's got bloody Line. I bet she's got Line. I guarantee that she'll have all of those. I guarantee it. There you go. So TikTok. So she's the what you call two-faced. Because she says that you can't have it, but she can. So that's definitely two-faced. Anyway, social media. Yeah, put it on there. That's good. Put a link on there. Get some more people. She has Line because she has a shop. What shop she got then? I didn't know she had a shop. What shop does she have? Flipping it.
That's decent.
Yes. Why hasn't she given you a job? She could give you a job. You could do social media promotion. Weibo, that's Billy Chinese. You don't want that. We don't want anything Chinese on there. Thank you. Nope.
Is
sorry.
it wrong that I was totally aroused by that?
Yes, I was. Totally. Yes, we don't want Weibo. Weibo! It's as bad as TikTok. Winnie the Pooh is on there. Oh my God. Who the hell is that? Nerdo and Krapow. What? What, that's the shop, is it? Noodle shop. Well, that's all right. Thai people like eating. And they like noodles. So that's a pretty good idea. What? You can't say that. There's 1.4 billion of them. Xi Jinping and Rocket Man. Oh dear, gets busy every day. Yes, it would do. That's how they can say they like type of people like eating, and they like noodles, and they like kapow with duck, but they like kapow with pork. But yeah, whatever. It's noodles, isn't it? And all sorts of lovely food. Right, we're not going to talk about food because I'm hungry already. Any more people apart from 2? Come on, we got 6 watching. This is my whole point. If you're going to watch, then take part. We don't like gawpers. That's a real word, that is. Gawpers. It's like people that watch because they want to see something happen and they don't want to take part. They want to pretend that they're hidden. Unfortunately, it don't work like that on YouTube. Not on here anyway. So we have 6 on YouTube, no on Twitch, and no on Facebook. John, hello. It's John Bachelor.
I'll be your bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay.
Shit, what have I done? Press the wrong button. Never mind. Yes. Well, yes. We'll try and avoid talking about him because things are not good at the moment. We try and keep it happy and upbeat. But yes, it's not a good situation to be in, unfortunately. That's all right, John. So good to see you here. Hope you're well. Why, amen. Oh no, that's the wrong place. It's the wrong place. Hey up. Yeah, not hey up. It's Okay the new man. Yes. I wish I could do accents, I really do. Hey up, it's Twitchy Twitch. It's Issy on Twitch. So we got Itchy Witchy on Twitch. Itchy Witchy, let's get busy. I do believe that he is on there, yes. And we have a phone call already. How lovely! We got the gorgeous Claire on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I am watching. I wanted to just ring up and tell you, Andy, I am watching. I'm not like this mysterious background person. It's just, I'll tell you what it is very quickly. Sorry to be boring. My Amazon tablet doesn't allow me to do a live chat.
Oh,
my laptop's
not
broken.
good, is it? Oh.
No, my laptop's broken.
Mm-hmm.
And the tablet, the Amazon tablet, I know it's a bit crabby having an Amazon tablet, but it doesn't do any live chat. And I've just gone on Brave on my phone to check about what Brave's, and Brave's got no live chat either. So I look like this mysterious person in the background.
What? That's crazy. That's crazy. How does that happen? I don't know. That's weird.
It's got
Very weird.
Just for your information, you know, there is some, I didn't realise either, there is some stuff that doesn't have it. I don't know why it's like it, to be honest.
Well, I didn't know that, and I've learned something.
Yeah, so it's not like mysterious Mr. Smith or, you know, doing some nefarious thing.
But we do get them, though,
anyway,
Claire.
how are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right, my lovely. Yes, but we do get the weirdos, unfortunately. They do like to...
I know.
They do like to hide and
yes,
and not comment. It's really annoying.
I know. I've been there and I've seen it, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's not very nice.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Are you
but
up to
anyway,
speed?
What you been up to?
I was just saying, are you up to speed with how things are? Because I wasn't going to mention it today because I didn't want to bring things down, but things are not very good at home at the moment. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah, I did see the video. Yeah, I'm ever so sorry.
It's life, isn't it?
It must be very difficult.
It is difficult when we went yesterday because it's totally different to 2 days ago, he didn't know who we were. He was saying, "Who are you?" It's like, oh right, and yeah, delirious as it were.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's gone within 2 days. It's gone really downhill. So I'm hoping that when we go tomorrow,
are they looking after him all right?
Well, they are and they're not. I mean, every time we go in there, we always find something that's not right, and I know they're doing their best, but they've told me things that they're going to be doing for him, and they haven't done them yet. You know, I just think I wish they would do it, because it's making his life, well, it's very difficult for him anyway, because he doesn't really know where he is, and obviously end of life is quite serious, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good.
Sad, very sad.
It's very sad.
Of course, 85, it's a good age.
Yeah, that's how old my friend is in Lincolnshire. I met her when I used to do her nails, manicure.
Yeah.
And this is like nearly 30 years ago, by the way. And she's 86 at the end of the month.
Right. It is a good age,
she's
but
not doing. She's had all the
all the
how
jimmies.
do I say, on, because you're on YouTube, she's had all the things that the government asked people to get. She's had all of them.
Medical experiments, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Unfortunately, a lot of people have had that.
And then she had a stroke.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She's still going though. I just spoke to her earlier, so.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm not related to her. It's just that she was, you know, we got on really well because we're both from London. I stayed in contact with her.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice that you've got a friend there. Yeah.
I can imagine it's very difficult for you at the moment. I'm surprised you've managed to keep going on, you know, your YouTube. And I suppose it helps maybe talking to people.
Well, I did have that. I did have like 2 week and a half off because I just could not. I didn't have the time to make the videos. By the time you get there, you know, we got an hour trip there, an hour trip back, and then you got the time that you're there, and then when you get home, you're just exhausted, and then you've got to do your own tea and dinner, and then you sit there and you think, oh, I'm just going to go to bed now. So then you go to bed, and then you wake up in the morning and think, oh, here we go again. It's crazy. So I never had any time at all to do any videos whatsoever.
Yeah, it's no good, is it? I mean, it's a long distance for you to go as well, isn't it? It's a long drive. I've listened to you on the video.
Yeah, 60-mile round
Can't
trip.
they come a bit closer?
Well, they were, but of course, with them doing the old test thing up his nose, he's obviously positive. They won't move him.
Oh, right.
And he's got 5 more days before they will move him.
And I mean, that's a load of cobblers, isn't it?
It is. And of course, with 5 more days, I mean, I'm not being rude, but he might not be here then at this rate.
Oh, no.
You know. So they've obviously promised us that he would move closer, because it literally is 10 minutes down the road. But he ain't going to make it there. It's very, very sad, really.
It is.
I was a bit
eating?
upset. Well, he is and he isn't. I mean, he does snack quite a lot on the wrong stuff, but who cares? You know, he likes a nice pudding.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know, he likes a nice pudding. Who doesn't? I do. I like a nice pudding. But you know, I just think
you look like you've lost loads of weight, Andy. I'm not trying to change the subject, but just you look like you've lost a hell of a lot of weight.
I probably have. You know, it's just
you need to
food. I just can't be bothered.
But just keep up your protein, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's very difficult because I'm also aware. I'm also trying to be aware of what I'm eating is actually not good for you, so I'm trying to avoid it. So of course, every night I used
No, I
to
get
eat.
you, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything because my friend was offended earlier. I was trying to help her out, giving her some info,
Oh.
and I think she didn't like it. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I found personally a halogen because it's got the timer on it that it's just like an analog, tick-tock timer. I mean, it might do your head in, but it didn't bother me too much.
Yeah.
If you put a roast chicken, just wash the roast chicken. Well, a lot of people don't wash it now, so whatever. But if you stick something on that, wrap it in foil, chuck it in the halogen, set the timer, then you can go out and leave it. It will turn itself off, and it will be done when you get back, and you've got roast chicken.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I should do that really. I should. But I think I'm very lazy, I'm afraid. I'm just so lazy. I just can't be bothered.
Well, it's just you've got a lot on your plate, haven't you? And, usually when I've talked to you about this stuff, you're really good with it. So if you get waylaid or if you get really busy and things go wrong in life as they do and things get really tough. I mean, I'm going through a move at the moment. I've got to move on Tuesday.
Oh, anyway, nice.
I was ringing to tell you was that I'm moving. I'm actually being moved.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
There's a big but involved.
Yeah. Oh no.
There's a very large but.
Oh no.
What it is, right? So I've got asthma. Okay, really bad asthma. And the house the council are giving me, there was a smoker that smoked inside for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Right. And even though they've took all the curtains out, I was telling my friend earlier, I've stripped some of the wallpaper, they've took all the carpets, it's just an empty box. It still stinks. He smoked inside.
Oh, no.
And it's really bad, Andy. I've tried so many different things. I've tried like charcoal, bicarb, vinegar, stripping the walls, steam cleaning, you name it, I've tried it. It's just slightly shifting the smell.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's got any tips on that. Maybe some people out there have got some tips.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've looked online and it's been like, vinegar. Because I can't use a load of chemically stuff. That's one thing. If someone says, flash or bleach or whatever, I've got to be careful with, my asthma. So this is why I go all natural on it. Plus, I've got a cat that's going to be walking around on it, so I don't want it to be chemicals.
Yeah.
But I'm actually seriously thinking that I might have to lift all the flooring up. The council have basically put, the council have basically put like these plasticky tiles down on a concrete floor. And you're supposed to carpet over it, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But they're holding all the cigarette smell because I got down on the floor to like scrape the tiles off to see if it made any better, and it is in the tiles.
Oh dear.
So it's a big job. Like if I was to pay somebody, it'd cost a fortune. It'd be like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Yes.
So I am looking forward to leaving, but I'm not looking forward to everything I own stinking of cigarettes for I don't know how long.
Dear. Richard has said,
including me.
Well, yeah, including you. I mean, it's awful when you've got a house like that. But Richard said,
but she weren't just like my mum smoked. Sorry to interrupt. My mum smoked for a few years.
Yeah.
And I know what smoke smells like. This is like a heavy duty smoker, like maybe chain smoker type situation. And I know how long she lived there because the council lady got her account up in front of me. So I know she was there over 10 years.
Oh, right. Over 10 years. Yeah. I can believe that.
Yeah.
But Richard said dehumidifier might help. I've got
one, and it is going to go into. Yeah, I've got one. I've got a heavy duty one that cost me a fortune.
All right.
And I've had it a while now. I've probably had it like 7 years. And And it
Right.
will be coming with me on Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll be
Oh,
doing
good.
that, Richard. Thank you.
Good. Yes. No, it might help. It might not.
But
Yes.
on the flip side of that, so that it, you know, we can sort it out within a few months. Hopefully by August, September, it's going to be sorted. But on the good side, let's have a good side.
Yes.
On the good side, there's a really nice shower room. There's a new kitchen. It's a detached bungalow.
Wow. You're lucky. Wow. That's brilliant.
With not only is it detached bungalow, with the, I'm not kidding you. If I can send you the pictures on an email, I will. Actually, I can, can't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you the pictures of the most amazing view. I kid you not.
Wow.
I'm like a mile and a half from the city where I'm moving to, from the city, Nottingham.
Yeah.
And I could be in the middle of the countryside. I kid you not. I tell no lies. It's got the most, there's no houses, no bungalows in front of me, and it's just trees and birds and huge trees and huge, this like 180-degree view.
Yeah,
is
very
amazing.
lucky. That's going to be brilliant.
I nearly wept when I saw it. But you know how tough it's been for me.
Yeah. But, you know what they say? Sorry.
I'd just like to say, Andy.
Yes, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hiya. Before she goes, this plastic laminate tiles that are on the floor, the easiest way to get them up is have you got an electric heat paint stripper gun? You know, the old Black and Decker paint stripper
what
gun?
I've done, instead of doing that...
It's like a hairdryer.
Yeah, I get you. What it is, because that...
And what you do is you warm the tiles up. You don't get them too hot.
Yeah,
you
hang on, John. Hang on.
And then you go at them with a shovel.
John, hang on. Let Claire
I've already done something. I don't know if you can hear me all right, but what I've done is I've wet the floor, because what they do, is it John? What these tiles do is when they're soaked in water, they just bubble up and they just curve and they pop off. It's a lot easier than getting.
Yeah.
The bungalow's already wet. It had already had a leak, so that's how I knew that it was happening. But these tiles were just falling off basically as the damp was underneath them. So me and my son's just been in there and just lathered the floor in bicarbonate water, and we just walked out on it. So when I go back in there tomorrow, it should be lifted off. Right,
I got you. Yeah. So as John said, if you can get them up, it will help the smell, probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, especially where the lady used to sit. That's the worst area. It really. But like I say, we will sort this out. I'll be back in contact. I mean, I am watching today. I'll be back in contact with you. I'll let you know how we get on with how we battle this cigarette smoke stuff.
Yeah.
But the actual bungalow itself is structurally sound. It looks good. It's like a little hobbit's hole. Honestly, it's amazing. It's off the beaten track. It's on a private estate. There's only 5 council places on this. Because another person told me this.
Okay.
So it's like it's not full of chavvy type of smoke, So it's looking really good. It's looking
brilliant.
like it's going to be amazing. It's got a little front garden and everything.
Well, it's some good news then, isn't it? That's really good.
It's some good news, and I mean it's been tough. I know you've got it tough at the minute, and I do feel for you because I've lost both my parents.
Yeah.
I lost my dog less than 8 weeks ago, and he was my baby. He was a little chihuahua, and I think you saw him on one of your videos one time, and he had to be put down. He had very, very aggressive cancer, very aggressive, like he lost his battle with it, basically. That's how the vets put it.
Oh, dear.
So that's been really tough dealing with that. And then given a house and then everything. But you know what? We get through it. We keep going. That's all you can do, really. Just keep having to plod through it all.
Makes you strong.
That's what you do.
Yeah, makes you stronger.
Yeah, it does make you stronger.
Hmm. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So that's good news for you.
I'll let you go. Yeah, I'll let you go. Lovely to speak to you, Andy. I'll ring you again.
All right. Thank
Right.
you, Claire. Take care.
Take care,
Bye-bye,
John.
Claire.
Bye, Andy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Right. So we have to say hello to a few people. We've obviously got John. John, who's loving it. He's loving it. He is loving it. Loving it. Yeah. Hello, Trevor. Trevor's on Facebook. Okay, and we have Timmy Ramjam.
Black Betty, bam lamb, whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb.
We have Mr. Alfie Bob. And we have Brian.
Cause the fog on the tide is all mine, all mine.
Wow, forgot the time, eh? And of course, we do have Tim. The White Cliffs of Dover. Yeah, and who else we've got? We've got, where are we? I've got to find the jingle somewhere. Where are we? Oh, Richard. No, wrong one. That one.
Richard!
Oh, Richard. And we do have Tom. We will. That's Clint Eastwood. Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you feel lucky? No, I don't actually, but hey, whatever. Who else have we got? Who else is here that should be on parade? Anybody? Have I missed anybody? Thank you, Trevor. That's very kind of you. Oh dear, that don't sound good either, do it? Your dad. Only 1 year to live. Oh, sorry to hear that. Your jingle there. So we don't know what one you want, Trevor. We have to get you a jingle, mate. At the moment, you've only got this one. Trevor.
Get a George Harrison jingle.
What do you like? Right. We've got the lovely Keith on the line. Hello, Keith.
Hello. How you doing? All right.
All right.
Hello, it's John. Hello, Andy. Hello, John.
Shall we do your jingle?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's get rocked.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yes.
Joe Elliott, the lead singer of Def Leppard. I wonder if he listens to it. Can you email him?
Can I email him?
Well, Joe Elliott. Does he know that one of his songs is being played when I come on?
I'm sure he'd be very happy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd be.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be made up, won't it? Oh, yeah. Joe Elliott. Yeah, because I don't have a computer or anything. I don't know. I wonder how you can get in contact with him. You know.
Thing is, he'll probably want copyright music for it. It probably want paid.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he probably want. He want the royalties, won't he?
He want the royalties on the video, which is like 2 pence. If I'm lucky.
The video.
Yeah. Well, you get AdSense money on it.
He's got enough money. I mean.
Yeah.
That Hysteria album, 1987.
How much?
Sold millions, that did.
Millions? Oh, right, okay. What about Lemmy?
Well, did a fair bit. Well, I'm just guessing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the album on cassette. It's a good album.
Lemmy
you can listen to it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry?
Bad old putty cat.
Oh, Lemmy. Oh, yeah. How are you, Lemmy? Yeah, he's sitting on my lap.
Oh, Lemmy's on the lap. Lemmy's a lap cat.
He's sitting on my lap.
Bad old putty cat.
Yeah, old putty cat. I can't see the comments on the screen because you squeeze your screen.
Oh, I've squeezed myself up.
You squeeze your screen up.
Oh yeah.
I can't go
Sorry
there.
about that.
Can't read them anymore.
Not a lot I can do. I don't think. Not unless I make.
Yeah, you have to find a way to put them on. You know, the main thing, the main screen, whatever.
I'll make John small.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, oh right, yeah.
I'll make John small now.
Oh, yeah. Someone said, yeah. Look, I'll read them. Yeah. Keith, what? Oh God, Keith, what's for dinner?
Oh, who said
not
that?
Let me the cat. Is there? I'm not going to eat my cat.
No, you're not going to eat the cat.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
No. When he dies, probably no, I don't mean that. No.
Here's the fact. Look, have you seen that comment there from Trevor? Oh no, you probably haven't because it's on Facebook. Trevor used to tour with Def Leppard. He used to be a stagehand.
Respect. No, I couldn't make you out. Then.
He was a stagehand for Def Leppard.
A stagehand.
Mm.
Oh, stagehand for Def Leppard. Oh, really? That's good. Oh, that's interesting.
Trevor, yeah.
Yeah. He'd know Joe Elliott and the others.
Yeah, we need to get Trevor on, I think. Trevor, come on, mate. Come on live. Come and say hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do
say hello.
Yeah, you can do the video if you want. Or you can do the phone call. Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, I don't have a camera or anything. All I've his phone.
No, but he might be able to do a phone call.
Hasn't your phone got a camera?
It's not a camera phone. No, it's not. Well, it's not a smartphone. I could have bought a smartphone, but I opted for a dumb phone because doesn't the smartphone spy on you?
Yes.
These people spying on you. It's very tempting to get a smartphone, but
I know. No.
You don't have to pay a lot for them. This is a Pixie 3, and that was about 25 quid.
Yeah, but this one cost me 25 quid. Because I lost my other phone. Are you showing your phone up on the screen there on the?
Yeah, because you're a bit delayed where you are, aren't you? You don't see it before.
Yeah. There's a delay on this. Yeah, because what's going on the screen here, and what I'm speaking. So.
Yeah.
I think I've got a bit of neuralgia. I don't know, some sort of I get some ibuprofen or something. I've got some ibuprofen.
Yeah. Keith, hang on a minute. We've got Trevor on the line.
Oh,
Trevor.
Right, okay, yeah.
Trevor, mate.
How you there? You all right?
Trevor's on the line. We got Trevor, we got Keith, and we got John. Hello.
Hello, Trevor.
How are you, mate?
Hello.
How are you?
Hiya, you all right?
Yeah.
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Tell Keith about your time.
So it was amazing. I was about 22. Yeah, I was doing it for you for a few times. Used to go out and do tours and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done Def Leppard. I've done Iron Maiden. Yeah. And I've, people like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy. Oh,
really,
wow.
Really good times. But there's a long time ago.
Long time ago? Well, you're not that old, are you? You're not that
a
old.
long time ago. No, not now. No, not now. But just carry on, But it was fun.
Yeah.
I bet
that was really good fun. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you were doing the road.
So
do you have
the
Hang on.
Do you have the?
Keith.
I've got them all.
Yeah, we're all talking at once. Hang on. Keith.
I've got them all on Spotify. So it's all cool. Need to do gigs of theirs as well as a fan.
Okay.
That's all good. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's good. I went to the mobility show.
Oh yes, that was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was Friday and Saturday. It was good. There was a lot of things there to look at. A lot of cars there to look at. A lot of mobility aids to look at. You could test drive scooters and things like that. Yeah. So new scooters and mobility driver aids. You know, for all types of disability and stuff like that, so you can drive a car.
Yeah.
Talked about automated vehicles as well for the future.
Automated vehicles.
That was an interesting talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. The driver themselves. You just get in, it drive for you.
Wow, that's clever.
Yeah, but Big Brother's taking over again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As you would say.
Yeah, that's right. So just let me get John, your comment. Have you forgot what you're going to say?
So he used to plug all the gear in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, do the stage and set up the stage, you know, with a team.
Set the stage up, put all the wiring. Yeah.
With more wiring, set up the stage, you know, because every stage is different, every tour is different. So the stage is always going to be different. And setting up the stage is completely one thing on its own. That's hard work. You've got to do it at a certain time within a day, you know, to get it sorted out and then take it off and take it to the venue somewhere else. So some bands would have 2 or 3 stages. So you go to one venue, then you go to somewhere else, you go somewhere else in the country. Yeah. So the venue would continue on. Very interesting.
It sounds like very much hard work.
Yes, it is.
It was very hard work. Good rewards, but you didn't get much money. That's just for doing it.
Not much money?
Time in my life, I really remember.
Oh, dear.
The lorry drivers got paid better. The lorry drivers got paid better.
Didn't get much money doing it. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah.
So I was going to say, as long as it pays well, but you just said, oh, no, it's not very good money.
Not very good. It wasn't very good pay back then. No, probably is now, but it wasn't back then. Things have moved on, you see. I mean, like, from then to now, technology's moved. You know, they're more of a concert. Concert's more like a theatre. Yeah. So the show is more like a theatre or a film kind of thing going on. Or you could have backdrops on the background, like you wouldn't know a band called Chemical Brothers, would you?
Yeah, I've heard of Chemical Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, well, they do actually like computers, like an artistical laser show at the back. Yeah, so it's all lights and stuff like that, and then there's basically have digital stuff going on. So like the dancers that are not really there, they're like holograms. So it's really come on.
Oh yeah, it's more Sorry, John.
Yeah. I was saying there's lots of new equipment and there's lots of digital stuff now as well for bands.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for example, like in ABBA in London, their own concert hall. It's actually paid time and time again. Yeah. So basically, you got like a gig of ABBA. But it's not really getting ABBA as they are now. I'm talking ABBA when in the 1970s. It's all been like developed for this particular concert.
Oh right,
cool.
It is cool. Sounds very good.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Is there anything you want to know about the mobility show, Andy?
I don't know, mate, because I obviously couldn't make it because I would have liked to have gone, actually make a video about it, but I don't know. I'll have to look on Motability, see if there's any other places nearby. I don't know if there is.
I'm not sure. It's on the website.
Yeah.
You know, I did think about you, mate. You know what I mean? I went down and thought, what would Dundee like to see? And I tried my best, man. I tried my best.
If you don't mind, I'm going to use your little clips, if you're okay with that. I'm going to try and do a little video. Yeah, share those videos,
Share
those
them,
little
not a
videos.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know.
You
It's
can
just
test drive vehicles and stuff.
yeah, I know. I've been to the show before, but that was a few years ago now.
Yeah.
Where is the show?
Yeah. It was interesting.
Where is the show?
It was in Birmingham, John.
All right. What the
Birmingham, John. I live in the NEC.
NEC?
NEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The NEC, yeah. I've
Just
been
gonna
to a
check.
few shows there.
Yeah.
That's funny. I can't find it.
Mate. Can't face it.
So
I can't find the show.
Mobility show.
Yeah.
We've got mobility show.
I'll have to go and have a proper look. So, Keith, do you drive at all?
Yeah.
Do you drive?
I don't drive.
No.
I
You haven't got a license.
No.
You haven't got a driving
I
license.
can't drive. No, I don't have a
No.
driving license. No.
No. All right.
Cycle.
Yeah.
I understand that, right?
Oh, here we are. I've got it. Mobility One Big Day.
That's the one. That's the
Mobility One Big Day.co.uk.
Yeah, that's it.
Next event is Northern Ireland. Oh, Exeter. I can do that one.
Yay.
I
Can
do
you
that
do
one.
Exeter?
That's 22nd of July.
Yeah.
So I could do that one. That's
Right.
not too far.
Excuse about the cough. A bit of a chest.
I wonder whether Gary would go to that.
Between 9 and 4.
Yeah. Gary
Yeah.
might go.
But
I might just meet Gary.
That'd be very cool. Just saying, if you're going, make sure you get there early, because if you want to book anything to test drive any of the car, mobility scooters or anything like that, all of the cars, it will be booked. So try to book a car to have a test drive. I booked it at 11 o'clock. Tried to book it at 11 o'clock. And they said I was not available until about 5 o'clock.
Oh,
4 o'clock. And I said, look,
I can see it.
I've done the show. Now what am I going to do? Hang around for 3 hours?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Does Lemmy drive?
that, you know, you don't be hanging around. Yeah.
He's a cat, Richard. He don't drive. Cats can't drive.
No. Oh, you got the full screen back on again.
Yeah, I think John's disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
John's disappeared. Never mind.
I was a road with a blind line. What's that mean?
He was a roadie.
Band.
A roadie.
Oh, a road.
Roadie,
Oh, road.
yeah.
I was a road. It's right. It's road.
Yeah, the roadie,
A
yeah.
roadie.
Yeah, roadie. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently they were
I've seen that. Yeah.
Blind Lion
He's
were
a cat,
a
he
Def
can't
Leppard
drive.
support band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all cool.
It's all cool,
Well,
mate. Yeah.
Def Leppard. He's in Sheffield now at the moment. He did
Yeah,
his show
yeah,
from was it Lead Mill or something, or some part of Sheffield.
Did you know if you
People
get picked, you get by what? Sorry, I apologise.
Trevor? Yeah.
Just saying. Did you know you get buy one get one free on tickets if you got picked?
Oh, he's back again.
What
Saying
tickets?
You get buy one get one free on tickets if you have a tip.
Right. What
You know,
tickets?
payment for DWP, you get buy one. Yeah, you get one buy one get one free. So that helps.
I'm not on PIP. I applied for it, but he talked
Yeah,
about
he didn't
personal
get it.
independence payment.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I applied
VIP.
for that. I didn't get it.
Strange. Why did you not stand to your pride? Because I'm sorry you didn't get it because the rules have changed. You
Yeah.
don't tell anyone.
No, they don't. They're very naughty.
Absolutely. So try again.
But
you never know.
Can we just clarify what tickets that you can get, Trevor?
Any football match, any rugby match, any competition match or anything like that, any concert, theatre, or anything like that, is buy one get one free if you go through the site. It's like Ticketmaster have a mobility scheme. Who else has a mobility scheme? So they'll do tickets buy one get one free. Just phone the venues. So if you get to go and see something with,
is that like for carers?
Yeah, so basically you have a carer, but don't really need to be a carer. Look, a carer can be anyone these days.
Yeah, it can be anybody. Yeah, but it's like if you go to like cinema or something like that, you want to take somebody wants to help you go there, then you can get a cheap ticket or free ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's called the CEA scheme. It's been really good as well.
Yeah. Are they still doing? Are they still doing a charge for the card?
Yes, depends what car you want. We can get some cars. I looked at your car. Yeah, I think I took a photo of it for you. Something similar. You're looking about from £899 onwards, £199 onwards. So with Skoda, you're going to be talking about 9 to 10 months wait plus.
Oh yeah, there will be. Yeah.
Because
it's a long time.
That's how it is. If you want something like that, you don't. The advisory was, like I did when I was looking at my mobility vehicle. I've got a Kia. Is to check with the manufacturers.
Right.
See what chips.
See how long
it's going to be. Kia are okay.
Yeah.
And a few others are okay, but like Volkswagen are struggling at the moment. So like Seat, unfortunately, and Volkswagen and what's the other one? Skoda. You might have a bit of a problem with. Yeah.
Skoda, Kia, VW, BMW. They're all the same, really, aren't they?
That's it. You just check them out, But technology's improved a lot on cars. Really, self-steering. Couldn't self-steer these days, and they do all sorts of bits and bobs.
Well, you can get yourself a Tesla.
I don't think you can.
The car I hired on holiday. Was had steering assistance, as they call it.
Steering
basically, when you drive down the road, and what it does is it senses the white lines, and you're and if you drive out of it, it auto steers you back into the middle and that.
I've got that. Rubbish.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Rubbish. It really is absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
Hello.
I've got it on mine. I've turned it. Basically, it is useful, but I assume like all software, it gets updated, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, Andy, have you updated your car settings lately?
Me? No, I haven't.
Yeah. Just like a mobile phone. Check it out. See if it needs updating.
I will do. Yeah.
There could be an update on there or something to help you.
I will look into that. Yeah. So,
man.
Keith, have you got anything that you want to add into this conversation?
I can't think of it. Well, I don't drive, so it's right away with my head. So I mean, I enjoyed the thing about Def Leppard, of course. Trevor said. Foo Fighters. I'm not. I don't. I've gone off Dave Grohl, the lead singer. He's into his medical apartheid.
Oh dear.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an advocate, is he?
He's what?
An advocate.
He's what?
Yeah, he's an
advocates.
advocate. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to feed the cat in a minute.
Okay.
All right,
Is
mate.
that a
Yeah.
that a euphemism, Keith? Got to feed the cat.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just being very
Euphemism
facetious.
to feed. Oh, yeah.
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 Used
That's
to
not.
be that I've got to paint the porcelain.
No. I'm feeding. I'm going to feed the cat.
Yeah. You're not going to play with your pussy then.
Would you like, before you go, Keith, would you like me to send you the tour dates for Def Leppard? They're playing in London and all sorts of places.
Yeah. I think Jolie says it on this show on Panic Rock. The thing is, it must be pricey to get it. It must be the fair whack to get in, isn't it? They're not going to play small venues, are they?
They're playing Lancashire and Living Green. That's a festival. A few nights actually in July. Loads of nights. They're playing in Dublin. Yeah. That's it. So yeah, Lancashire. There's a few tickets left.
Well, yeah. Well, I live in Hertfordshire, so London's more closer to me.
Okay. London Wembley Stadium. Let me have a look. That's on the 1st of July.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look now. It's on Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
£61. It's not a best.
£61.
£61. Oh right.
Wow.
Right, yeah. Well,
I picked up a couple of passengers.
I suppose it's not too £61, but
yeah, and that's at the Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, Wembley Stadium. Yeah, the actual stadium or the arena. Probably the stage, not the arena, or stadium.
Andy, do you mind if I send you the dates and you pass them on?
Yeah. Send me the info and I can get Keith to contact me and I can pass it on.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that, mate. No worries.
Yeah,
dude.
no problem.
Right away.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
What is surrounded by a couple of cartoon characters? Characters surrounding John.
John's got some hitchhikers.
Yeah, I just picked up some hitchhikers.
Yeah. Oh wait. Thanks for all the info on Def Leppard. Anyway, Trev, that's good to know.
All right then, Keith.
And I think Joe Elliott, because he does a show on Planet Rock, he always mentions it, but I don't think he says he mentions the ticket prices. He just says where he's going. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's handy to know. Yeah. But anyway, I'll have to.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I can't get my cat fed. So
sure, no worries.
And I'll
speak to you next year. Speak to you later. Speak to you next week, Andy.
Cheers, mate. Keith. Yeah, take care, mate. Dude. Take care. All right.
Yeah.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye
okay.
then.
Bye then. Bye.
Let yourself out.
Bye.
Shut the door behind you.
Sorted.
Take care.
Yeah. To you, Dundee. Look, it's gone to you now, mate.
Oh yeah. All right. Cheers.
All right.
Thanks, Trevor.
Welcome.
Lovely.
Welcome.
Good job.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go because no doubt somebody else wants to talk.
I'm sure there's lots of people today. We've got lots of commentary. That's good.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank
mate.
you
I'll
for.
let you go. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, mate.
You're welcome.
Cheers. Take care.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. That's Trevor and Keith. Thank you. And we lost John again. Where's John gone? Mr. Alfie, where are you? I was done away with. Oh, I don't think they did. I think he just died there. Died a death. Technology. Don't you just love it? Anyway, yeah, because we lost John. 225 bahts for the large brekkie. Here he is, Mr. Alfie, back in there. We've lost John.
Yeah, don't know what happened then. I was just deleted off the screen and I went on to Amazon.com.
Oh, Really? Amazon.com.
Yeah. He's probably more interested in listening to me, actually.
Well, it's probably more interesting in listening to me, but hey.
Well, I wasn't going to say that because I'm too polite.
Polite, yeah, I know.
Got it hot here now. 39.
Oh,
yeah. Just checked.
We got 19. If that's any good.
I booked the hotel yesterday for beginning of September. Now, being September, it's just towards the end of low season, that isn't it?
Yeah.
And the rooms are usually $750 to $850. Mine's $850 because I prefer the corner pool room. But they've put them up to 1,000 baht now per night.
Wow.
And as per usual, I don't know why, but every time I book the hotel room, I always put, I want to stay there, in this case, first and second and the third.
Yeah.
Check out the fourth. And it always comes back, okay, we booked you 2 nights, first and second, book out the third. Every time.
Oh, God.
So when they quoted 1,000 baht a room, I'm talking, Richard, behave yourself. I said, sod it, I'll just leave it for the 2. So
yeah, it's probably enough, isn't it? Probably two nights is enough.
Yeah.
Get the hell out.
I've got a lot of things to do, but I can manage to do it all in one day. So, I just left it.
How are you, Richard?
Hello, good evening and welcome.
Oh, that's very good. Can I use that as an intro?
Why not? How are you?
Good evening and welcome. Yes, very good. No, I'm all right. Not too bad.
Good.
Surviving.
I booked my return ticket.
Oh, shut up.
When you going, Richard?
6th of June.
Oh, shut up.
I'll still be here then, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Until the 24th of July.
4th of July. Bit early for me.
You'll be in the rainy season then.
Yeah, I was checking the prices, and if I booked in June, I could get a reasonable price. If I tried to book it once it'd gone into July or August, prices went over £1,000 for economy.
Oh, you have to slum it. Oh, that's terrible.
Well, I was that pissed off this week. I'm getting no sleep. It's been so noisy here. Doing me head in. So I said, sod it. Tomorrow, I'm going to book a ticket now, have an extra month, and still go in September for the 2 months to get away and get a rest. So I checked with the travel guy. I mean, say, reiterating a little bit on past fares. 9 months ago, it was 14,500 Egyptian for the 3 trips, flights. And then it was 22,000. This time for September, it's 32,500. This week, 41,000.
So that's treble or quadruple.
Hell. That's crazy.
Which worked out roughly 1,250 quid.
I was trying to find out, why the prices are still so dear. I mean,
well, he was
originally
telling me that the dollar crisis, I didn't know there was one, but he said the dollar crisis now has increased airport taxes and the cost of fuel. And
but the cost of fuel.
He said, I did mention to you when you put your tickets up that prices are going to go up in the next couple of weeks. He said, and they have done. I said, sod
I
it,
think
I'll
the
buy some
airlines,
earplugs.
the airlines keep pushing them up, and as long as people keep booking, they're going to never put them back down again.
Can I put?
You know, Thailand is one of those destinations that people say, "Ah, sod it, it's only an extra couple of hundred, I'll go." You know, it's
That's right. That's true. That is true.
just a form of blackmail, isn't it?
Can I put my tinfoil hat on? I'll put my tinfoil hat on. And I'll say it's the UN 2050 global plan that they want to get rid of all airplane flights and airports. There will only be one airport left in the UK if they get their own way. 2050. Of course, it's entirely what you believe, but I've got my tinfoil hat on, so I believe.
I saw a good little video on YouTube last night. You know this ULEZ charge that that this Sadiq Khan has introduced.
Yep.
And loads of people are going to have to not be able to use their car because their cars don't comply with the ULEZ charge. So what this bloke on YouTube was advising everyone to do is, because you don't actually own the car, you're only put down as the keeper of the car when you fill in the registration document. So he's advised everyone who don't get rid of your car, just re-register it as Sadiq Khan as the owner. Right? Tax it and insure it in as your own name, but put him down as the registered owner. Then every time there's a congestion charge, a ULEZ charge, whatever that's not paid, they're all going to go to him because he's the registered keeper. And he was saying, like, if about 1,000 people do that, he's going to be getting all these ULEZ charges, all these thousands of cars that are registered in his name. Sounds like a great plan to me.
Sounds like a great plan that probably won't work.
But it's worth a try, isn't it?
It's worth a try. But actually, when you think about it, the ULEZ thing is not legal anyway, so I would fight it. I would go to court. I would fight it and say it's not legal. It's not legal.
No.
No, but and they just had they just clamped a bloody ambulance, right? Because it didn't pay the ULEZ charges. So they clamped a fucking ambulance. I mean, how pathetic is that? And they reckon that they owe loads of money on this ambulance. Really
and they only took, and a lot of those charges, they only took the ambulance out of service to cover the coronation because they needed all these extra emergency vehicles.
That's right.
So, so this ambulance, which was I think it was a Skoda, but it was a diesel, and it wasn't covered by ULEZ. And now every time it went in and out of London, they've now sent like this huge bill, and the people who own it are refusing to pay it.
Yep. And I don't blame them because it's not legal, and they could fight that easy. They really fight that, no problem.
Yeah, and when they spoke to that stupid Transport for London about it, they said, "Oh well, they should trade it in for a car that is ULEZ compatible." And the person said to them, "This car is kitted out inside with tens of thousands of pounds worth of life-saving equipment. What are we going to do with all that? Just let it go with the car?
You may as well pay the fine at that rate." Yeah. We got John back. What's going on there? Oh, what's going on?
He switched it to. I don't know if that'll work.
Yeah, I remembered last week. I figured out how to do it. Yeah.
Hello, John's
I don't
back.
like being in a little box. They've just started using wheel clamps in the city here. God, they're going crazy. You go out in the taxi, all you can see is bloody wheel clamps.
Push John advertise.
He's advertising the channel.
Oh. Okay.
YouTube.
I can't see anybody at the moment.
We can see you.
I know.
Why can't you see anybody?
Have you seen the new poster I made for you, Andy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every Sunday live, video and phone in. Free advice. And also say,
move your bloody
no
head.
electric bills and tax bill.
Move your big fat head so we can see. Phone in or live YouTube comment about the things that matter to you, like your gas, electric and council tax bill. How to have none of these bills. That's very true. Very true. All right, you can come back now.
Yeah, but you can't see the picture of you underneath and all that. It won't come up. I have to make it smaller so to be a background. But I don't want to lose it. But if you go on your Facebook, Andy, I've sent you all the files for this so you can print them off as posters or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. That's a good job. That's a good job.
Right. I'm going to, as I say, I've got Streamyard. Yeah, Streamyard's working, but I can't see anybody else. I can only see myself.
But it didn't work the other way, John.
Why? Yeah, I don't understand that.
I'm just going to do a refresh, so I might disappear.
Yeah, you have.
Gone.
Yeah. I'm going to do a refresh. I might disappear. Oh, yeah. Very good.
When's Lloyd going to Thailand?
Sorry, what's your name? Richard?
Peter.
When's Lloyd supposed to be going to Thailand?
I thought he was already there.
He's there now. He's bought a set of these virtual reality goggles. So he goes to Thailand anywhere, anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's also bought a program for it where you put the virtual goggles on and chase sheep around in a field.
Yeah. Oh, he's in his worn-out armchair now. He's listening to the show, but he's got his goggles on. He's going down soy 6 at the moment with Big Bert.
Yeah, Big Bert.
He told me what's the name of the place he wanted to go to on Soy Boomerang? Said he wanted to check out the disabled access on it.
Oh, one of the clubs, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one on as you go round and then turn left. It's down on the left. What's it
Is that
called?
not Impulse or something like that? Impulse?
No,
or
From what I've seen, quite a few of the clubs have disabled access into them.
It's not the cave.
Yeah.
No, not
there's pretty fur ramps down around the Boomerang.
Yeah, it's quite good around there.
It's cool. I've forgotten.
Yeah.
And Stevie's supposed to be there now.
Yeah, he posted he was in Bangkok visiting Chinatown.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stevie.
His girlfriend comes from Buriam. I think he's panicking in case Rini knows her.
They're probably related. Most of them are related to each other.
Yeah, all right. They're all interbred, aren't they?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
John's back.
Yeah, John's back.
Yeah, as long as he's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
All good fun.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, it should be, but it's expensive fun now.
Indeed.
Yeah, you can hear me all right on this different mic.
Yeah, just about.
Loud and clear.
Good.
I see they've changed their mind about made in Thailand, building condos and a hotel. They're all putting all the bars back now.
Yep.
Oh, what a waste of time.
I don't think they could find anyone that wanted to build a condo there because you've got so many of them. They can't sell or let out. They decided the bars would be a better income, I think.
Literally hundreds of empty apartments in the not sold or for sale. And the bars make the money, not the condos. You know, you're talking about a few billion to build a block of condos and a few quid to knock some bars up.
Once they've sold the condo or rented it, that's a one-off payment. The bars, like they can charge rent every month.
Every month.
Yeah,
you got rental.
And the rents on those bars, some of them are not cheap. Like,
no. No. I personally really enjoyed the old soy made in Thailand. It was just a little bit different from the rest of them. Better atmosphere, I thought. Because I'm not really into what they've done to Tree Town now. That U-shaped walk round, it just doesn't appeal to me.
Especially when they come overnight and they dig a bloody hole in the road. That's bloody. That was stupid, that was. Oh.
Yeah, well, that can happen any day of the week in Thailand, doesn't it?
I know, it's like 24 hours, and we were there the night before, and it was nothing. And then we find there's a big hole.
Yeah. No, I didn't enjoy that visit one little bit.
I was watching a thing on YouTube, an interview with a bloke from Danny's Sports Bar in Tree Town, and he was talking about the new bars they're building made in Thailand, and he said it looked like there was a plan to close all those bars in Tree Town when they opened all the ones made in Thailand.
He'd heard a rumour that possibly his bar will be one of the casualties, but you never know until the day before you get your notice to disappear.
No, over there, that's right.
See, the bars in Tree Town, they're gaining a really bad reputation for violence. You know, there's been a couple of killed, beating up, muggings, you know, and it's giving the wrong vibes out.
Yep.
Now, I watched a vlog, and a guy said, I can't confirm it, but I've been told that this is what they want to do with the Tree Town area, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But, yeah, they may be wanting to create a better atmosphere.
Yeah. Would you remember the Rompo area, Rompo Market in John TM? They closed all the bars there for over 3 years ago. They said they were going to build a hospital, and if you go back, it's still bars open. They haven't done anything there.
Yeah.
How far down is that?
The Rompo Market in John TM, which is on Second Road near where Kiss Food is. You know that, Andy?
All right, Second Road.
Yeah, you know. Do you know where Cheap Charlie's is in John TM?
No, not really been that way.
Do you know where the immigration place is in John TM?
Roughly, yeah, roughly.
It's across the road from there. There's a big open bar area with about 50 bars in it. And they gave loads of people their notices, closed them down. They were going to build a hospital, but then there's about 20 bars they didn't close down, and they've been open for 3 years, and now they're up and running again.
Yeah. Don't forget, we didn't get a chance to go around John TM because of our hotel.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Stuck in the bloody 7th floor. No freaking lift.
Yeah, at least you had nice views from window.
Oh yeah, it was nice view. Just couldn't get anywhere. Spiral staircase, lovely.
I know it's nice to try new venues, but I always come back to liking the place that I've always been satisfied with.
Yeah, you are right.
Nothing worse than going on holiday and be disappointed with your new choice.
I should know better, really, because booking.com, if it says it's a 9, like 9 out of 10, you know for sure it's a 6. You know that.
It's a lot of bullshit, those ratings.
I just like fell for it again.
No, I'll carry on going to the nature view. It suits me.
You've got a few more now, haven't you? You've got a few more down there. You've got Debuter, and you've got that one down the road there.
Yeah. What I like about the nature view is they've got good car parking.
Yeah.
And that's a priority for us.
Yeah.
And yes, the rooms are nice, no problem whatsoever. You're right on the doorstep of everything you want, and the prices are reasonable. You know, same as everything, they eventually go up in price, don't they?
Well, you think about 1,000 baht a night. That's not too bad anyway, is it?
No, it's not too bad, but like another vlogger, Everything Thailand, he's doing vlogs at the moment on good price hotels off Soi Buakhao. And the last vlog I watched, 3 of the hotels he did were better than the nature view, much nicer inside in the rooms, and they ranged from 650 to 750 a night.
Yeah.
If you wanted the super deluxe room, it was 900 a night, I think.
Yeah.
But again, on his walk-in, there was only one of them had a couple of car park spaces outside.
Right.
You know, and with the nature view, you've got the underground parking area, and you can always get 3 or 4 on the top deck as well.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be asked in trying to find somewhere to park and walk into the car. Not that we use it there; it's just parked up until we're ready to go again.
Yeah.
But you know, you never know. You might one day fancy a bit of a trip out, and then you find you can't park up when you get back.
Lots to see, lots to do. You might want to, when you're there, you might want to take a drive down. It's not too far. Go and find this beach. It's nice. There's loads of it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, but as I say, one day is more than enough to get done what I want to get done, and then we'll head off to Buriram.
Yeah.
So, have you no idea yet when you're returning?
Well, I'm waiting for this dad thing to resolve, and then I'll see if I got
I understand that.
money to book the ticket. Because even though they're saying it's only like 1 to 4 weeks, we're already on week 2 already, so it's not.
Well, as I said to you, he was given 6 months when I give up everything. Just 3.5 years later.
Yeah, exactly. So
I wouldn't put too much in there. Yeah.
Hopefully,
it just depends what level of intervention that you're willing to give permission for. You know, that's what it boils down to.
It does. I mean, they promised me intervention in a certain way, and they haven't done it.
Yeah.
And now we got to yesterday when it was literally a case of, I think you're just being cruel now. That was my first reaction. I just think, we got to the point where you're just being really, really cruel.
Yeah.
You think about it, if you had a dog, you would not let it suffer like that.
No, you'd have it put to sleep as soon as.
Yeah.
And this is what pisses me off about this place, because of the religion. They're not allowed for euthanasia on animals.
No.
You know, they're quite happy to see him suffer and suffer and suffer until they die in agony. Like I posted a photograph, but unfortunately I slipped up. I posted it on my story instead of me news feed, and it showed the back of a truck with several dead dogs on it here in the city, Luxor. One dog was not dead; it was still sat up, but it was foaming from the mouth because the police go around and drop cyanide-laced meat on the floor to kill the street dogs, and I believe it's a terrible death for any living creature. But this poor bugger, you know, it must have been in agony. And they're not stupid dogs. They're quite intelligent. It would realise that the other dogs are dead. And it's in pain. And I said to myself, well, it's okay poisoning fit and healthy animals, but one that really does need to be put down, no, you can't do that. It's got to wait its time out. You know, it's a load of bollocks. And this was only a few days ago when they did that. They used to do it quite regular when I first moved here. And if you noticed on the Facebook page a warning go out, keep your pet dogs in and cats because this is going to be done tomorrow. You know, you were forewarned, but they suddenly stopped because there was that much outcry about it. But since the revolution, they've started doing it again, just poisoning them with arsenic. I'm just waiting till, because I mean, I'm not exaggerating the fact. Here, it's getting desperate for people to afford food. Don't even mention the word meat because it's no longer affordable for them. Now, you'll get some kid that just happens to be walking down one of the side streets and that they concentrate on. See a lump of meat on the floor, he'll pick it up and take it home.
Oh, no.
Because they already go through the rubbish skips to see if there's anything worth eating in them.
Yeah.
Because things are getting that desperate. And I'm just waiting for the first fatality. Of course, it'll never be publicised that this was the cause of death. It'll be put down to something else completely. You know, but it will happen, unfortunately, eventually. The prices are just getting totally ridiculous in the shops. Totally ridiculous.
That is terrible. Absolutely. Hello, Wayne. Good evening. Welcome. What was I going to say? I was going to say something, then I've forgotten what it was. Never mind.
You were talking about you don't know when to book due to your father's situation.
Yeah, so it's going to be somewhere October time, hopefully.
Well, if you get the chance, when you're booking your tickets to book towards the end of October, we've already decided to go and stay in Pattaya for a week at the end of October.
Right, yeah.
And,
it's one thing with my holidays. I don't have to book. I can just hop on a ferry.
Yeah. Up on a ferry or a plane. The plane would be quicker.
Yeah, but if I want to go somewhere in Europe for a long weekend stay, then I just drive there and then then decide where I want to go next on my way down, because it's a 2,000-mile drive.
Wow.
And sometimes we go there. I keep meaning to go to Luxembourg. I want to go and see Radio Luxembourg.
Mm.
Even though it don't exist no more, the building's still there and everything.
I thought it was a boat.
No, Radio Luxembourg's in Luxembourg.
Oh, what was Caroline, wasn't it, as a boat?
Yeah, Caroline, Caroline, Radio London. Caroline's still going.
Yeah.
Is it?
They're up in Chatham Docks, aren't they?
I got used to listen to that.
Yeah.
I thought I'd gone decades ago.
No, they came back. They got an internet radio station as well as a live air station.
Yeah.
Is that weed? What is weed?
What Alfie's smoking?
Oh no, it's fags.
Right, the local hashish. This.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Cheap-
camel
cheapest
blend. Camel blend.
Cheapest chips here. Yeah.
Cheaper chips.
Yeah.
Camel blend.
Cheaper than chips. Yeah. Oh dear. Never mind. It's a fact of life, though, isn't it? A fact of life. You live, you're born, you live, you die, and basically it's not good.
No, we're all got to go sometime.
But I tell you, if you saw that yesterday, I don't want to dwell on it because it's very depressing, but it was a total change in 2 days. I was there on the 2 days before, and it was we were happy, chatting, and totally different. Absolutely didn't really know who you were. He said, "Who are you?" Bit embarrassing, really.
Yeah, it's upsetting. I mean, my father only went in to hospital once while I was caring for him, and ever since I was a child, I can't remember the name of this. The tablet you used to put in the glass every night when you put your false teeth to sleep.
Oh, well,
Sterident.
Sterident.
Sterident. And he never used that. He always put a splash of bleach in water since I was a little lad, right? So we never thought anything about this. You know, it was his routine, and we were told when dementia is setting in, it's better to try and keep them in a routine.
Yeah.
So I put his teeth in the bleachy water at night, and he drank it during the night.
Oh, no.
The wife went in the bedroom the following morning, and he'd been vomiting up what they call coffee beans. And because she'd worked in a hospital, she recognised it straight away. He's drank the bleach. So he was rushed to hospital. Now, yeah, you feel guilty for allowing that situation to happen. But at the same time, you don't know much about these things. And when the doctor says, look, it's important to try and keep him in his routine from the past, it's better for him. Like, you carry on doing things without a second's thought. So he had the guilt trip. You know, it's my fault this happened, stupid. Should have used bloody Sterident. And we were told that not to visit him until the next day because he needs his stomach pumping, blah, blah, blah. So we went in the next day, and he wasn't on the ward. So I asked the nurse where my father was. He said, oh, he's in quarantine. I said, what, just for vomiting? He said, no, he's caught the, what is it, that hospital bug, or SMA or something like that.
MRSA, yeah. MRSA.
I said, Christ, I said, he's only been in a few hours. So the only thing we could do was view him through a plate glass window. We weren't allowed in the room. So he became very ill with that. Luckily, he recovered for that period of time. I can't remember now. I think it was eight days he was in hospital with that. Then they put him on an observation ward. And we only received the phone call late in the afternoon. He's now back on the ward if you want to visit him. So I said, oh, come in the morning. And it was about 10:30. Because to be honest with you, because he was out of the house, I said to her, come on, we'll do a massive shop in Morrison's while he's not here, because we might not be able to get out for a couple of weeks. Well, certainly I couldn't anyway. So that's what we did. So we got to the hospital at 2 o'clock, and the old chap was sat on a chair next to his bed. And even from 10 yards away, I could smell the pee. He was absolutely saturated. He peed himself. And obviously I grabbed him to pick him up, and you could tell it had been a long time.
Yeah. Oh,
so
no.
in the middle of the ward, there was this glass booth where all the nursing staff and ward helpers hung out, and I could hear the laughter before I turned my back. So I went over, and they were all yattering in there, dipping into this massive box of chocolates. Someone must have given them as a thank you for killing the loved one. And I said, my father's saturated in his own pee. I said, he must have been like that for ages because it's cold. I said, and you're all getting your jollies off in here. And there was an open bottle of wine as well, which is a strict no-no, anybody on duty. But I let that go. I said, oh, you know, this old woman, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'll go and see to him now. Absolutely disgusted with the hospital system. And, you know, that was another upsetting period. It took him about a good 2 months to fully recover from that hospital visit, and then he went back to his normal dementia levels and that. And he died about 9 months later after that. I don't know if the bleach contributed to his total organ failure. I don't know, but I wasn't very impressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I was so dogmatic about him not going to hospital. You know, he'll end his time here in his home.
The problem is that there's nobody that can look after him in the home. He was safer and better off in there, but I mean, we are considering the fact that they're not doing a very good job, which is unfortunate. You know, you can blame lots of things, but it is down to the staff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so I'm not saying all hospitals and all hospital wards are run in that state of disarray. No. I'm not saying that for one moment, but I didn't like what I saw.
No.
And I mean, so going off what you say about your father, I really think it'd be more cruel to actually move him and take him home.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's in the best place for everybody, really.
Yeah, it's too late now. It's gone too far now. Yeah. But, you know, when you ring the bell and then nobody comes for 20, 30 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
I can understand his frustration. He wants to go to the toilet, so he does it himself, and then he gets told off for doing it himself.
Yeah. Well, this is another point, because I was saying for several months before this happened, he needs a permanent catheter fitted.
Yeah.
But the district nurse that came to see him every morning was adamant, no, he doesn't require a catheter. I said, well, if you saw the hard work it was for me to lift him out of bed every time he wants to go to the toilet and see to him, and it's a false call because he thinks he wants to go, but he doesn't want to go.
You've all
and then
gone
I have
again.
to do that several times a day. And then when I don't hear his little bell, or he doesn't ring his bell, and then I have to change all the bedding and then give him a bed wash and change him. I said, you want to try doing that a dozen times a day against putting a catheter in? Now, when this happened at the hospital, the first thing I did was contact my GP, because he was a family GP for many years. He understood the problems and stress I was under, told him about that, and within 1 hour, the district nurse was there fitting him with a catheter.
Wow.
You know, and that was a massive stress relief. Yeah, it was a terrible job changing the catheter every day, odor-wise. It wasn't very nice at all, and emptying it. But, God, it saved me a hell of a lot of hard work and up and down. You know, you sit down with your food, and within 2 or 3 minutes, he wants seen to, so your food gets left. And then you get up again, it gets left. Then you get up again. You just can't relax with a simple sandwich, never mind a cooked meal.
No.
And all that went as soon as that catheter was put in. So, yeah, it had its good vibe to it, what happened in the hospital, but it should never have got that far. If it had been fitted with a catheter, it'd have been okay. Because I don't care what people say about dementia. They still get very fluid moments of thought, and they realise the circumstances and where they are, what happened. Now, it bugged me to think that he may have realised that he was saturated in his own pee and he wasn't getting any help. All right, that probably didn't happen, didn't cross his mind, but it could have done.
It could.
You know, and at the end of the day, he was my father, and I didn't want to see him treated like that. I wanted the best for him. And, I mean, when I first started caring for him at home, we were blessed that we had a young nurse carer come in every Wednesday morning for 3 hours. And God, that was such a relief. We only went into the local village, had a walk round, a coffee, did some shopping. But that was like a gold nugget every Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And it lasted 8 weeks. And then suddenly, on visit, she said, "I'm sorry, but this is my last visit." I said, "Why is that?" She said, "Cutbacks. You can employ somebody else as a private nurse, and it was £800 a month. Where are you going to get that from?" You know, we were first time in my life on benefits, just about struggling, because when we moved house to accommodate this this caring, you still take debts with you. They still need paying. You know, they don't give you pause for thought for a few months or a few years. Just couldn't afford it. But
And then
the council was putting back.
Yeah, they expect you to put them in a care home and fully paid up care home. It's like £1,600 a week.
Yeah, it cost them thousands a month. Yeah, and I was doing it for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually using my own money. Yeah.
One care home, they said, "Oh, well, you know, he's got money, so he has to pay for it himself, right?" So they said, "Well, when the money runs out, you, me and my sister, have to guarantee that we're going to pay it."
Yeah.
It's like, what planet are you on? We can't afford that.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? They're going to kick him out when the money runs out.
They don't joke about it. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. Push him in a corridor.
Yeah, it's always about the money, but they're making a mint for care homes.
Yeah. And it's not, at the end of the day, it's not the staff, it's the system.
Yeah.
You know,
and they pay their
fight
staff rubbish.
They pay their staff peanuts.
Yeah.
Minimum wage, I think.
My German friend, Katrin, her mother suddenly developed the beginnings of Alzheimer.
Yeah.
And so they had to sell the house, move her into a home. All right, she's got money because she used to work for the German government, as her husband did. So she was on an extremely high pension. From what I gather, 3 times of what they get in the UK. Now, this care home, it's state of the art. She's cared for, waited on hand and foot. But it costs €1,600 per week.
Ooh.
You know, and I don't care how well off you are, that's a lot of money to find every week. And because she's getting cared for so well, again, the estimate was 3, possibly 4 months at the latest. 2 years later, she's still there.
Still there.
She's not a clue who she is, not a clue who her daughter is.
Wow.
She knows nothing. Nothing. Now and again, she'll get a flashback and mention, because Katrin used to live on the wrong side of the wall when Germany was divided after the war. So that's the only recollection she could have the Stasi secret police. And everything else went out of her memory. I'll say she's no idea who her own daughter is when she goes over to visit. And but that's the cost of this, you know. And I don't see how they can justify such high costs. You know,
no.
It just beggars belief.
It's all about their investors and shareholders, not about the people that they're looking after.
It is. Yeah, investors, they want to see a return on the money and they don't care how that return is achieved.
It's no different to council tax.
Yeah.
and them taking you to court to say you got to pay the bill when and they try to make you sell your house.
Yeah.
And they can't do that. Not in law. They cannot do
legal.
it.
Not legally.
No.
That was the worst thing they brought out, the council tax. The old rating system for me seemed to work okay. It was just another money-making scam.
Yeah, it's great.
And that was a scam.
Yeah, even that was a scam, but it was fairer.
Suddenly stuck in a band. Unlucky for you, if across the road was in the low band, but the other side of the street where you live was in the high band, you had to pay 3 times as much for basically the same property.
Yeah, all
but
big.
You only pay if you've made an agreement or you've signed a contract. I've never signed a contract with them, so that means I don't have to pay.
Yeah. It's the same with the sewage. You know, in the old days, your drains was blocked. You phoned council up, somebody come and unblocked them. But now, oh no, you've got to pay for it yourself. We're only liable from the mains in the road. Well, you're talking about big bore pipes, so it's extremely rare they get blocked. It's always going to be the small bore pipe of the householders.
Our council, unless they changed it, it was to the first drain. They would unclear to the first drain on your property.
Yeah, no. I had blocked drains, and I phoned the council up not knowing about this, and they explained it to me, and they sent me a costing list out. I said, how much is it going to cost? Like, I think it'd be a few quid at the most. And to dig the tarmac pavement up outside the front gate into the mains was 3,000 sterling.
Wow.
Just to dig that out and reinstate it after. So, yeah, I was at the building game. I went to B&Q, bought 2 sets of rods, did it myself. I could feel that there was a catch in the pipe, so it had broken. So I just dug another manhole, replaced that, and it was okay after that. In total, it probably cost me about 320 quid to dig the manhole, fix the pipe, a couple of sets of drain rods. That was it. 3.5 grand just to dig 1.5 meters pavement up and reinstate it.
Are you talking about the country you're in now?
No, this was in the UK, Merseyside area.
Yeah.
Oh, here. That means say if your drains block here. Yeah, the council do it if it's in the main run in the street. No argument, problem whatsoever. But everybody's liable for their own drain. So if you get it blocked, you call the drain guy out. He'll charge you 100 Egyptian to rod it right through and clear it, flush it out. So it's not too bad. It's fairly cheap. The only problem here, and it's probably the similar problem in Thailand, because they cook with so much oil,
fat,
and eventually vast amounts of oil go down everybody's sink. It blocks the drains up quickly because they throw all sorts of crap down the bloody sink. So we had the drains blocked last week. I could tell when I flushed the toilet there was back pressure. You know, I'm on the 2nd floor, but I could still detect it. So I mentioned to my friend, I said, I think the drains are blocked. How do you know? I said, because I can detect a back pressure when the toilet's flush. You can't do that.
Or the air's trying to come up round the U-bend.
Went outside a couple of hours later. The street was flooded. They were sucking the drains out. Oh my God, how did you know that? I'm British. We know everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first time in about 10, 12 years we've had a drain problem. So it's not too bad.
Problem with the property I've got here is when I've got a joint drain, right? A shared drain. And,
party drain, yeah.
And the shared drain from the property comes from a council property onto my property, and they when we had the loo paper shortage, they kept using wet wipes, and chucking them down the loo. And I had to complain. I went on their door and told them, I said, stop chucking your wet wipes down the toilet. You know, I said, because you're blocking the drains. I said, do you want me to send you a bill for a drain clearage? No, no. And they blocked it. But I've got my own rods and everything.
Yeah. Biggest problem in this country is sanitary towels.
Yeah.
The women insist that they have to be flushed down the toilet. It's unclean to bag them and put in a bathroom bin or something, or throw them in a skip. And it's not too bad in this area, but it's a big problem in the city. You know, you've got these millions of bloody sanitary towels every year going into the sewage system.
Yeah.
And they have got good state-of-the-art treatment plants.
That's one thing about Bulgaria, where I am. My toilet goes into a cesspit. I've got my own cesspit, right? And basically, we don't chuck anything down there other than fluid or effluent. You know, that's the only thing that goes down there. No paper, no nothing. And people say, well, what do you do with the toilet paper and all that? I said, burn it. It gets burnt on. It gets burnt. We have a little bonfire and burn it all up.
Yeah.
And so, don't it stink? No, it doesn't stink. You just burn it yourself. And stuff and paper and rubbish and that, we use that to heat the house.
Yeah. Well, in Reenie's village, there's no mains. Everybody has septic tanks. And I don't know how she knows, but she just knows that it needs cleaning out. So the crap van will come down and pump it out. And funny enough, there's very little or no smell, because they have to lift the lid off. And it's 100 Egyptian. So it probably costs 300 or 400 Egyptian a month to get it sucked out, which I thought was pretty good. But I must say that it's never been mentioned to me, but I'm the only one that uses toilet tissue in that house.
Right.
They all use the bum guns.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sorry, I'm just not a bum gun lover. You know, I'm British.
I
want Andrex triple ply. I'm sorry, but I insist on that.
Yeah, well, I don't use toilet paper at all.
Yeah, well, you look that type of guy, you know, Commander.
You use your hand.
Yeah.
No,
use your index finger or eisel.
No. I wash my bottom.
You remember that loo paper?
I wash my bottom with a shower. I wash my bottom with a shower. I've done it for the last.
You wash your bottom with a shower.
Yeah.
But basically,
sit over the edge of the bath and spray yourself with a shower head and clean yourself out.
That's the bomb gun.
I can picture it. I wish I couldn't picture it, but I can picture it. Yeah. You won't believe this, right? You won't believe this, but every toilet in this block has what do you call them? I was going to say duvets. Then you sleep under them, don't you? What do you call it? Bidets.
B-Day.
And every one is connected to the hot water system.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you have to be really good at timing the squat position, because these boilers do create boiling water. You know, and you're jetting the ring of fire with boiling water. You know, that takes a real man.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I only found that out by accident.
Mixer tap needed.
Yeah, well, where the hot and cold come down next to the toilet, you've got obviously hot and cold, which branches off for the sink and the shower and bath. And they've connected every single one to the hot water system. You know, and these boilers are only above the toilet, so it's almost immediate hot water coming through that bungle.
Wow.
You know, within 3 seconds, you're a bloody opera singer on that high note.
That's the first thing I'd done when I bought this house, was put in mixer taps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've got them on the shower and the bath and sink and that, but no, they're separate taps. So I've actually screwed mine tight shut and put super glue.
In Australia, they don't have mixer taps. They have two taps, one for hot, one for cold, and they adjust them.
Yeah.
That's what I've got.
Like the standard setup in the UK decades ago, before mixer taps came out.
Yeah.
Which I prefer, really. Yeah, I mean, so there is an advantage on the shower fitting having a mixer tap, but dependent on the time of year, because the cold water tends to be extremely warm in the pipes. So if you're a little bit careless with the setting, you can get showered with too hot water. You know, I always step back and let it run and feel it with my hand first before I move under it. That's the only thing you've got to be careful of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And vice versa in the winter when it's bloody freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
in Thailand, that's just like that.
Yeah.
Bloody
It's
shower,
not
no heat.
Yeah. We never have freezing water out the taps here, obviously, because the ground temperature is always above that sort of temperature. You know, it's always around an average of 15 to 20 degrees because the ground does heat up in winter, because the winter sun is quite strong. It just doesn't last that long compared to summer. So the water's no problem, and it's just now and again they over-chlorinate it, which you can smell as soon as you turn the tap on.
That's awful.
But all in all, it's the infrastructure's not that bad.
Right, I've just been shouted. Dinner. So dinner's ready. I don't know what I've got today.
Oh. Food? Is it food?
Oh,
I had a roast chicken dinner. Very nice.
No, it won't be roast chicken because we had chicken yesterday. Got no idea what she's done. She's been out the back in the garden, stripping the paint. Yeah, stripping the paint.
Double vision, wife stripping in the garden, and you sat on the edge of the bed cleaning your ass off. Oh my God!
Yeah. No, I took the bedroom doors off, and put them out the back, and she just went out with an electric paint stripper, and she's quite happy.
Right, so she's out there stripping.
Yeah. So
I will get
anyway.
That if I was you. All right, John.
I should have done, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I should have done. The wife's doing. Well, she hasn't finished the door, so I might do that. It'll be another week. Next weekend before she gets around to stripping again.
Oh, right. Well,
it's best to keep them active. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm off for my dinner. Catch you all later.
No, catch you again.
All right. Cheers then. Yeah. Nearly time to go. Say hello to Go-Go. Hello, Go-Go. Starlight.
What's these 5 fruits called? That's the size of and bigger than a football, and they're covered in little spikes. Absolutely massive they are. Anyway, whatever they're called, Reenie's got a big tree at the rear of the property. When I was there, I've never seen such big fruits. Absolutely enormous.
Is it sort of a pinky, sort of purple colour?
When you cut it open, yes, because she showed me when she was cutting it open, but the skin's dark green and they're covered in hundreds of lumps, and they actually grow out of the tree trunk and branches individually.
Right. Okay.
And as I said, they're really big as a football. I was amazed when I saw the size of them last time I was there. Anyway, she told me this is a big tree. She climbed up to the top of the tree and onto the house roof because she suspected there was a leak up there. And I said, Christ, I wouldn't go up there without a proper set of ladders. And she scrolled up this bloody tree. I told her to video it next time.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to have seen it. And while she was up there, she saw this enormous bloody fruit near the top. So she went further up the tree, coming down off the roof, and took this down. And it was absolutely enormous. Must have weighed about 10 kilos. But I did ask her the name, but I couldn't understand what she was saying it was called. But I did actually see him for sale on a market on a vlog last week. These women were selling them. I think they were 50 or 60 baht a kilo, whatever they were.
Yeah, yeah.
But she said it's really nice, the fruit. And she'll get one down for me next time I come. Which I'm grateful for, because I wouldn't climb up that bloody tree to get one.
No. I mean, the fruit, they have some really nice stuff. Some really nice fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she got loads of fruit trees around the sides of her
Very
house.
lucky. And also papaya trees. They're nice. They're nice fruit when they're ripe. Obviously, they use them green. They use them for sometimes salads. But the fruit itself is, when it's ripe, it's like a yellow color. It's very nice. It's like seems like a pear consistency. Pear.
Yeah, she's probably got one of them. There's a nice one right on the edge of the driveway. She calls it a sweet Thai apple. And
Thai apple,
they're not the size of an average tomato, similar colour, but like a bell shape, the fruit. God, there's hundreds of them. And she said they're quite expensive to buy off the market. And again, she said they'll be ready to eat by the time I get there, so I'll try them. But she got the little spiky ones and mangoes and all bloody sorts.
The queen of fruit is little white balls. They're little fruity balls. I'm not sure how they come. Whether they come, they come in like a shell. It's not a hard shell. But you have to peel them, and then you eat the fruit inside. It's like a white.
Oh, I used to eat them in the UK. God, what lychees.
Queen of fruit. Yeah, like lychee. Yeah, very similar to that.
Yeah, I used to love them. Lychees. They come in a semi-hard shell.
Yeah.
About the size of a big grape.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they're nice then.
And then is this like a pinky, sort of purpley, spiky fruit that you open up, and then you eat the fruit inside? That's quite nice too.
Yeah, you've got 2 or 3 different types of spiky fruits. One's about the size of a tennis ball when she pulls them off.
Yeah.
But they were never in season when I was there. The only thing there was mountains of, which I absolutely love,
Yeah.
The little tomatoes,
Yes.
and
Dragon
every
fruit.
couple of days, half a kilo of them. They were growing on both sides of the house, and they're so expensive there.
Mm.
Cherry tomatoes, I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
And I could eat those all day. But I went into the supermarket in Pattaya, I saw those for sale, picked it up, and for a small carton, they wanted 125 baht.
Mm.
And there only looked about 16 cherry tomatoes in it.
Expensive, yeah.
Well, I can't see how they justify the price when they obviously grow there. You know, and they're prolific fruiters. Every morning I could pick at least 10 off the bushes. You know,
Yeah.
they're just loaded with tomatoes. Nothing like I used to grow in England.
It's a good country to have all different varieties. I know that. It's really very, very good. Healthy.
But it's a country that you seem to be able to grow any crop you want to.
Mm.
You know, it's everything just takes immediately. Healthy growth.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing, really. You've got some really nice garden centres around where the house is.
Tell you what to do, dude.
No, proper like English garden centres with thousands of plants and flowers for sale, and you walk around different side aisles and what have you, from flowers, bushes, trees, and the prices aren't too bad, really. It's quite good.
Have you watched all those videos I gave you?
Yes, I did. Watched every one, and the last one, when I was going home, was very emotional.
Yes, it was sad.
She said she had a little cry when she got in the car.
Oh, bless. Yeah, you got buggered off, and then we went off to the restaurant that we couldn't get into.
I watched that. God, I couldn't believe it. Bloody.
It was.
I would have just said, right, that's it. Back to Pattaya. We'll get something to eat there.
I know. I promised a bloody crab.
Because the second restaurant was nothing to write home about, was it?
It was not enjoyable at all. The fish was dry. Absolutely, I couldn't eat it. But yeah, it's not my favourite one. That's Rudy's favourite restaurant is that one.
Yeah. But it's the same as any restaurant. If you're lucky enough to get there and get a seat straight away, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
But you stood no chance of getting a seat on the first one you went to.
No. It was a long queue. Very big.
Hours.
Oh yeah, you'd be waiting. Yeah, you probably wouldn't get in there. It'd probably be shut before we get in there. But they got
turnover from that. Yeah.
Tables free.
Yeah.
I suppose they can't handle.
Bloody good turnover there on that first one.
Oh, they're making a mint. I mean, you see it a few years ago. That was quite small, and they built on.
She says that's starting to happen now to the steak place we went to, Buriat.
Yeah.
Now they've enlarged it and made all these like separate little bamboo eating areas and a big car park. It's getting more busier, and they put more items on the menu as well. I had the spur ribs last time I went. They were absolutely delicious. Yeah, everybody was halfway through their food by the time mine was ready because they cooked them to order. But God, they were absolutely delicious. Same price as the steak, 325. Really good, that place.
Oh, we'll have to go back there and have a look.
Yeah, really is good. I enjoy going there. It's nice, relaxed atmosphere. It's comfortable. The food's really good. Say you'd be really stuck if you were on holiday and happened to stop off there. Oh, this looks good. You have to write down on a piece of paper your own order.
Oh yeah.
And everything's in Thai. First time I've ever come across that. You've got to write your own order out.
Oh no, it's quite common actually, to be honest.
Is
With
it?
the with some of the more traditional Thai places, they make you do it yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they come and check
Is
it.
Yeah. Or is it because they can't read and write?
Well, you don't know. I don't know, but yeah, it's quite common. It's more common than you think.
Yeah.
I've seen loads like that.
The first time I've ever seen it anywhere.
Mm.
But
Yeah, they're not
it's
really.
no
I mean,
problem.
I suppose it's not really a tourist area, is it?
No, it's this last visit. I just presumed he was English. He just looked English. Came in with his Thai family. He nodded and said hi. You know, and
Yeah.
which is one thing about Thailand. You pass somebody in a rural street like that setting up Pattaya, you acknowledge each other without a second's thought.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you could walk all round all day in anywhere in England and nobody would acknowledge your existence.
Well, they wouldn't give you a time of day, would you? It's like rude. That's why I love Thailand. It's so friendly.
If I catch somebody's eye, you know, I always say hi. You know, as I'm walking past.
I was talking to somebody yesterday in the bloody Morrison's. We were getting some lunch and the woman in the queue in front. I go, she had loads of bottles of beer and booze and that. I said, "Oh, I know what you'll be doing later." Then and she laughed. Yeah, she said we're going away for a few days and in a caravan, and we're going to take some stuff with us. I said, "Oh, let's see what else you've got then." And she had some pork ribs. I said, "Oh, you'll be having a barbecue later then, will you?" She said, "Yeah." Oh, it's so funny.
People don't have the time for you now, do they?
No. She was all right. I mean, my sister said, "What would you do?" She said, "If you showed you, she wasn't happy about that. She'd tell you to piss off."
Yeah, which could happen.
Yeah, could do.
But same as when I'm walking around the city here and I see tourists approach, with the exception of Asian ones, they're totally ignorant.
Totally rude.
But Western European people, you catch each other eye, you know, they usually beat you to it. How do? You know, as they pass you.
Yep.
So,
that's it.
And there's lots of more tourists coming now, which is good for this place.
It will help. I mean, it's been a long while, but
yeah, it's been a long while coming after the big skirt.
Yeah, you know what?
But there's still tourists walking around with face masks on.
Oh yeah, you won't get rid of that, I don't think.
Not a lot, but you know, the odd ones. And now they stick out like a sore thumb, so they tend to look stupid.
That's exactly what I'm going to say. Yes. I wonder. I just thought I had this thought the other day because there was loads of people coming to UK when I was on the plane, and they're all Thais that were wearing face nappies. And I'm just thinking how many will be wearing them on the way back home now they come here for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, because nobody here wears them, hardly anybody. And just wonder how many will be wearing them on the way home.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But let me say here, it's popular with the Chinese tour groups. It always has been. And every single one will have face masks on. Every single one.
Yeah. I think that's their country, isn't it? When they wear them.
Yeah, but there's no need to wear them in Egypt. You know, it's not law. It's not compulsory.
No.
And it's not really necessary unless it's a very windy day and the Earth's atmosphere is coated in dust.
Yeah.
But it's inbred into them, isn't it? It's the same as the Thai people. They just put it on automatically as soon as they leave the front door.
Mm.
You know, I mean, if I'm wanting to do shopping for materials and that, I'll get in the car with the kids when she takes them to school. So the 3 kids will, put the face masks on and sat on back seat. And then Renee will have one hanging from the rear view mirror or the indicator stick, or she'll have one on her wrist. She's triple covered. So she'll put hers on. And I think to myself, well, I'm the only foreign body in this car. Are they protecting themselves against me? So why put face masks on in a car? I just don't see the point.
Or outside.
Yeah. They go to school in them out when they get out the car. Renee leaves her on while she's driving us to Taiwan do or do home. She's got it on getting out of the car. She's got it on going around the shop, as all the staff do, or 80% of them.
Yeah.
And if she says something to me, I deliberately go, what?
Yeah.
So she's forced to lower the mask. Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
But it's her choice. It's up to her. I wore them when it broke out here because it's a safeguard, not just against that primarily, but especially the Egyptian men think nothing about sneezing or coughing directly into your face.
Oh, yeah.
They're the most ignorant of species.
Yeah.
So given that and the reason why people were wearing them, I put one on. But I found it extremely uncomfortable, especially when you wear glasses, because your glasses steam up.
Yeah.
And I was glad the day came when you didn't have to wear them. Although going into my bank, they still insisted for a good 6 months after that you wear a face mask. But I used to just hang it off one ear. Nobody said anything to me. And then slowly the staff stopped working them, and alhamdulillah, it was back to normal. Well, to avert a problem, they inadvertently create a problem because the roads and pavements and parks were festooned with discarded face masks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh
dear. Never mind.
That's life.
Right, I think we better call it a day, Mr. Alfie.
Yeah, Tempest Fugit.
Yep. We've had a good day.
Still
Good.
Bloody hot here. God.
Good few hours.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say goodbye to everybody. Bye to you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right. Take
Catch
care,
you
mate.
the next one. Yeah. Bye.
Yep. See ya. There we go. That's Mr. Alfie. Egypt. And of course, it's lamb steaks. Oh, lovely. A bit of lamb. That's nice. Fantastic. Okie doke. Let's have a look at, where are we? This one here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you, Paul.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
My micromechanism thanks you. My computer tapes thank you. And I thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for taking part. Have a very good week. Thank you for that, comments and everything. And, of course, all of the live chat there. Phone calls, thank you. We've got Trevor, we've got Claire, we've got Keith. We missed Tim. No Tim this week. And Timmy. Hello, goodbye. Thank you very much. Don't forget, support me, Patreon, YouTube, and the websites, www.talkingreally.co.uk. Also, where you can book a one-to-one for anything you like. So book that on there. And we'll see you next time. Have a good week. Bye for now.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Andy